Greetings, everyone. This is Gary Witherspoon, M.MTA, Deputy Project Director for the Purple Line. On behalf of Governor Larry Hogan, Transportation Secretary Greg Slater, and M.MTA Administrator Kevin Quinn, welcome to the 6th Community Advisory Team meeting for the Long Branch community. Today, you'll be hearing from Carla Julian, the PLTC Senior Manager for Public Affairs and Community Outreach, and Jean-Marc Worley, the PLTC Area 2 Construction Manager. Today, you'll hear about the Purple Line Project Update, Construction Progress Overview, including work completed, progress photos, and a 6-month look ahead. You'll hear about maintenance of traffic and pedestrian safety, construction work hours, and details on how to submit a question. You'll be happy to know that construction is about 28% complete. M.MTA's goal is to open the Purple Line in 2 phases. The Phase 1 by December of 2022 and Phase 2 by the middle of 2023. The state considers commercial and residential construction companies as essential to still operate during Maryland's state of emergency. As the Purple Line falls into this category, work will continue to move forward with additional safety measures in place to keep our staff and our neighbors safe. The first light rail vehicle is 60% through testing in Elmira, New York. It'll head to the Glen Ridge Operations and Maintenance Facility in Prince George's County for local testing later this year.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carla Julian, and I lead Community Outreach and Public Affairs for Purple Line Transit Constructors. Thank you for joining us for the Long Branch CAT construction update. We're going to take you through some stations looking at Manchester Place, through Long Branch to Piney Branch Road. Here we see Manchester Place Station, and this station is located underground at the western portal of the Plymouth Street Tunnel. It can be easily accessed from Plymouth Street, where you see on the top picture, by taking an elevator or stairs down to the platform, or you can access it from Wayne Avenue at the track level, which you see from the bottom picture. Here we have the Long Branch Station, which has side platforms and tracks that run in the middle with a platform with a shelter on either side. Pictured in the rendering is the Purple Line typical station. Next, we have Piney Branch Road Station, which has a center platform with tracks running on either side of the platform with a shelter in the center. In this rendering, you can see a typical Purple Line station.
I'm Jean-Marc Worley. I'm the Area 2 Construction Manager for PLTC. Over the past 6 months, we started installation of storm drains along Wayne Avenue and also continued installation and relocation of overhead and underground utilities. We started installation of cast-in-place retaining walls along Wayne Avenue, in particular in front of Wayne Manchester Tower Apartments. At the west portal of the Plymouth Tunnel and the Manchester Place Station, we continue concrete work for Phase 1 for the station itself. Phase 1 is still ongoing, and it included relocation of the temporary parking lot for the Kenwood House residents, which will last for about 24 months and is expected to reopen sometime late summer this year. So that will conclude Phase 1 for Manchester Place Station. Completion date right now is late summer 2020. Over at the Plymouth Tunnel, we completed installation of waterproofing and final lining placement inside the tunnel, and we started prep work for construction of the maintenance walkway. At the east portal itself, we completed the cut and cover tunnel box, which is made of cast-in-place concrete. We completed that in May 2020. Over at Piney Branch Road, we continued overhead and underground utility relocations along Piney Branch Road itself between University Boulevard and Orley Street. We started sewer and storm drain relocations, prep work for the fish passage underneath Piney Branch Road. That's for the Long Branch stream, and preparation of culvert construction for the Long Branch stream. Now we're going to look at the work that will take place over the next 6 months. Over along Wayne Avenue, utility relocation between Fenton Street to Manchester Place will continue. We will implement maintenance of traffic phase 1A. That's between Dale Drive to Plymouth Town. During this phase, widening of the existing roadway, shifting of traffic to the eastbound side will enable construction to occur along the westbound side of Wayne Avenue. One lane will remain open in each direction. We will also commence reconstruction of Wayne Avenue Bridge across Sligo Creek, which will be a phase construction. Phase 1 will be implemented in summer 2020. Traffic will be reduced to one lane in each direction and shift to the south side of Wayne Avenue. During this time, there will be no left turn from Wayne Avenue onto Sligo Creek Parkway. So this is a view of the detour. That's part of phase 1, Sligo Creek Parkway. So no left turn from Wayne Avenue onto Sligo Creek Parkway. The detour will comprise a left turn on Dale Drive and then a right turn on Colesville Road to go east. Phase 2 will be implemented in fall 2020. The remainder of the bridge will be constructed. Traffic will be shifted to the north side of Wayne Avenue and limited to one lane in each direction. A portion of Sligo Creek Parkway south of Wayne Avenue will be closed. Phase 2 Sligo Creek Parkway detour will comprise the closure of Sligo Creek Parkway between Wayne Avenue and Piney Branch Road. Local traffic access will be only possible to Sligo Creek Parkway from Piney Branch Road. The detour will be when coming from the south, turning right onto Piney Branch Road, turning left on Flower Avenue, and make a left turn on Wayne Avenue. When coming from the north, the detour will involve a left turn on Wayne Avenue, a right turn on Manchester Road, and a right turn on Piney Branch Road. The final configuration of Wayne Avenue will be as follows. There will be 2 lanes in each direction with dedicated turning lanes. There will be a turning lane onto Sligo Creek Parkway and a turning lane onto Manchester Road. The purple line will share a lane with vehicular traffic. At Manchester Place Station, located at the western portal of the town, we'll be reinstating the permanent parking for the Kenwood House residents to complete phase 1. Then phase 2 will begin with the demolition of the temporary parking lot and excavation down to subgrade level. Then we complete phase 2 concrete work for Manchester Place Station. And phase 2 is anticipated to be completed by January 2021. At the Plymouth Town itself, we'll be installing cast in place concrete for the safety, maintenance, emergency walkway. At the eastern portal of the Plymouth Town, we'll be finishing backfilling of the cut and cover tunnel section, complete the ramp, bring the track back all the way to street level, and demobilizing all the tunnel plant and equipment. Along Orley Street, we'll be installing a new storm drain, do some more relocation works for overhead utilities, both power and communication. On Piney Branch Road, we'll continue overhead and underground utility relocations along Piney Branch Road and Orley Street. Long Branch stream diversion and box culvert widening and extension will continue. Retaining wall work along Piney Branch Road. Closure of Orley Street from Flower Avenue to Piney Branch Road, except for local traffic, for installation of track and construction of Piney Branch Station in late summer 2020. Duration of this work will be approximately 15 months.
As always, we like to remind you to be safe as you are maneuvering through the construction work zones. We're going to have existing traffic patterns in place that are going to change the work zones on both sides of the road. You have to have a lane closure. It will be distributed via text and email. And if you're signed up for our notifications through Purple Line MD, you should be receiving those. You're going to see orange cones and barrels, types of temporary barricades. So just make sure when you're driving that you're not texting and you're staying very alert to move safely through those work zones. Definitely want to remind you guys about pedestrian safety and that our work zones will be clearly marked and the public should not enter those under any circumstance. Detours will be clearly signed, so we ask that you follow those in order to stay safe in our work zones. When closures occur, access will be provided. Pedestrian crossings will be maintained, and pedestrians should always obey construction signage and keep out of the work zones. Reminder that our typical construction hours are listed here: day shift, night shift. We are able to work 24/7 through our contract as long as we are notifying the public. You guys should receive those if you are signed up through the notification system on purplelinemd.com. And here you can see a list of the major notifications that will be provided through that system. And finally, we do want you to stay up to date on progress, and this is how to reach our team. You can, if you have a construction-related question, you can email us at outreach@pltcllc.com. We do have a 24/7 hotline at 240-424-5325. You must leave a voicemail on the system, and then it comes directly to numerous team members. So leave a message, and then we'll give you a call right back. And if you have general questions about the project, you can reach MTA through the below reach at Purple Line MD, and then their numbers are listed here as well. So thanks for taking the time to watch our presentation. Please email any questions that you have related to construction in progress to outreach@purplelinemd.com by the date listed below.